moly. Oh, I just had to grab it. Oh my goodness. It's a bit of aircraft. Oh, there's a big bit. Apologies. I think that's a bit too big for my garden. Look at the girthy neck on that. That's well thick. Not seen one that big. The wallet fell out. Bit of sea glass and a belemnite, and the biggest chunk of coal you've ever seen. Look at the size of that thing. What's the word? You've got yourself a new boy. Lovely. Nice find. Stumbled across this shark. It's actually a dogfish. Look at that beauty. He's still alive, so I'm going to quickly plonk it back in. Absolute beauty. Oh wow, I'm well chuffed with that. Just found the biggest bit of amber ever. I'm so excited. Look at that. Good morning, evening or afternoon, depending on when you're watching or where you're watching from. We are back down the beach today. It has been a horrible stormy week. The wind's been in the right direction. We've had some good high tides. And yeah, we thought we'd come down and have a look. My first little spot of the day, a pair of sunglasses. I don't know whether they're in very good condition. Oh, they're decent ones as well. Bet they've had it though. Yeah, absolutely mush. Look at that, like sea glass lenses. That's a shame. They're an expensive pair of glasses then. Oh well, they'll go in the bin. Right, see you on the next one. Kerry's just had this cool find. That is a fossilised belemnite, which is a fossilised squid that's been fossilised in a bit of flint. How unusual. There's the fragma cone end, and you can see it's obviously got the belemnite shape there, so that is very cool. I didn't realise you really got fossils in Flint, but every day's a school day. So what I've just spotted is a bit of rubbish, but it's one of them round tree lids, which is part of an old game, I think. So we got a V. Never had a V before, so that'll go in our little collection. Well, chuff for that. Wicked. Oh my goodness, this thing's huge. That is a big bit of fossilised jet. So that's monkey puzzle tree. I thought it was coal when I looked at it, when I see it from a distance, but no, that is jet. Look at the size of it. That is a monster. Oh, I didn't expect to find that today. I've not found jet for ages. We'll do a rub test when we're home and I'll show you. Crazy, that is massive. Cool.
I've got a nice find down here. Don't know if it's actually sea glass or just, no, unfortunately not. But I'll take off the beach, stop someone cutting themselves.
Well, I think there's two things here. I think that's fossil wood and I think that's fossil wood. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's a lovely bit of fossil wood. And that's a lovely bit of fossil wood. Fantastic. Yeah, I just had a few bit of finds here. A nice worn piece of wood that looked like a bit of bone. Tricked me. Found this, which looks quite interesting. I'll have to have a little bit more of a look at that. And I found this. I think that's an O-ring. So I'll keep that and have a bit of a, well, it might be an oil seal. So I'll have to keep that, see if there's any numbers on it, just in case. So yeah, a nice little handful of finds just from this little area. Lovely bit of wood there. Carries off in the distance. Weather's looking miserable. Hopefully we don't get caught out in any rain because none of us have got any water gear on, so we're going to get wet.
Right, down here I think is a bit of fossil wood. I've got to be quick because of the tide. Yep. Lovely chunk of fossil wood here. Nice.
Well, straight away on this little section I spotted a cool find. I think it's just a dog's toy, but you call these Turk's heads. They're like a fishing thing, but that's really smart, that is. I'll keep that, hang that up somewhere in the garden. Cool.
So, we've got a bit of a double find here. Hope you can hear me okay with the sea. Got a nice bit of dingle here, which I'm now going to put away. Good. Down here, got a bit of ice. Oh, yep, fossil wood. Nicely there.
I think I spy another bit of fossil wood here. It certainly is. Nearly got wiped out. Oh, still got a way to go yet. There's plenty to look at. I want to see what this thing is over here. Hopefully it's a big bit of bone, who knows. Well, I just had this piece of fossil wood and thought, nice, that's a fairly big bit. Oh, I just stood there filming and spotted that, which is actually asbestos, so that's to be left alone. And then I spotted that. That's a huge bit of fossil wood, that is. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is huge. My goodness. What a beast. Look at that. A day for big specimens. What a beast. Oh, I'm going to get dumped by the waves. Right, good find. Right, in the bag and off we go.
Down here we've got a bit of Audi. Could be another bit of the aeroplane. We'll see if we can follow the rating on it. If not, ooh, it's got more than it. So, keep you updated.
With the northeasterly winds this week, we've had quite a bit of seabed disturbance by the looks of it. That's a flint which would have been on the seabed. We've started to grow some sort of like coral or tube worm or something. It's like rock hard, this stuff. That's very interesting. There's plenty of it washed up as well. I'm not going to take any of it back. Just let it wash back in the sea and continue its life. But very smart looking. Finally, my first bit of bone. It's nothing compared to Kerry's bit. She's found a lovely piece of bone. But happy with that. At least I didn't blank today. At least I found a bit. Another really beautiful looking piece of jet. That's a really nice piece, that. That's a nice find. Oh, wave again.
Just found this. An antlers pedestal. I double checked this with Connor, and I think it's the first one I've ever found like it. Obviously, I'll give you a little bit close up now. I think them holes where the veins are, maybe. But yeah, very stoked with this. Kind of shocked and found stuff like, so I don't really find like antlers and stuff like that. But I just saw it. Show you more in the roundup.
This little morsel as well. Lovely bit of fossil bone. Nice one. Just spotted another nice little bit of bone. Only a little one, but bone all the same. Lovely little find. Holy moly. Oh, I just had to grab it. Oh my goodness. I've just found a bit of an antler that is special. Look at that. It's the bit where it joins onto the skull, and there's a bit of the antler. Kerry's warning me about the waves again. Just take that, let me move. Oh my goodness. Wowchers. That is mega. So Kerry, no, I'm not going to spoil it just in case I don't put the clip in before this one. So anyway, so yeah, that is a lovely piece. This is antler, fossilised antler, and what an amazing chunk that is. I am absolutely stunned. That is unreal. What a find. And we're back at Balls and Blisters HQ with our roundup. Found a very interesting mixed bag of finds today. Some absolutely beautiful bits. So in no particular order is our rubbish. Got a big bit of elastic. Got a bit of a plastic handle. It's not particularly rubbish, but it's a nice bit of picture frame or architraven. It's made out of wood, so I'll keep that for a project. Bits of knit. Got that dog toy or Turk's head or whatever you call it. Keep that. Dog's ball. Really nice pair of Oakley sunglasses. I bet they were a few quid when they were new. Proper genuine ones, but the lenses have absolutely had it. Can't see anything through them, which is a shame. And the frames are a little bit scuffed up as well, so don't know whether they're worth saving, but I might just keep hold of them for a little while. Yeah, shame. But whoever lost them was gutted. So found a few bits of coal. Keeping this for the old Christmas collection. A huge piece of jet. So that's a fossilised monkey puzzle tree. So as you can see, coal here has a very sort of shiny crystalline structure. Jet doesn't. It's just a solid piece of fossilised monkey puzzle tree. So similar to coal, just fossilises differently and has a different structure, and you can make it into all sorts of cool things like jewellery and bits and pieces like that. So it's quite collectible, and never found a bit that big, so I was rather chuffed with that. Got a usable tie wrap. Got this, which I think is a seal out of something. So, like for instance, that's a fork off a motorbike, so a suspension, and this is the same sort of thing. I wonder whether it had a tube go through this, so that could be a big seal off of something. Got that little Rowntree's Smarties or Fruit Pastels lid. That's part of the game, so it's going to be added to our little collection. Might be able to play with it one day. I've got a few bits of sea glass, got a tiny little shred of aluminium off of something there. I've got 3 bits of bone, and I also found that big chunk of antler, which is absolutely phenomenal. More chuffed to find that. Nice find for a change. So yeah, that's a nice bit. That's not a bit of bone, that's just a bit of really nice sort of like bog wood, sort of been preserved in the peat for thousands of years, but still pretty hard, so I thought I'd keep hold of that. Kerry's got another bit of aluminium. Could it possibly be from the aircraft? Who knows? But that sort of aircraft grade aluminium material. We'll give it a soak in some vinegar and get some of the oxides off and see if it's got any part numbers. She's got a few nice bits of fossil wood this week as well. Got that cool sort of inside of a shell, which is quite smart. That's what they look like on the inside. Always want to cut one of these in half on the tile cutter. I'll do that next time it's out. She's got, per usual, loads of pottery. Got that lovely bit of sea glass, which could be like a base off an old like little apothecary bottle possibly. So it's got that little circle in the centre. So that's a nice little find. That's going to make a nice centrepiece for our tabletop when we do it at Christmas. So that's a nice find for Kerry. She also had this stunning piece of antler, which is basically this piece, but off of a lot bigger specimen. So that's very smart. So yeah, both got mega pieces of antler today, which we're quite impressed with. She also got a tingle, or a piece of tingle, or a bit of brass patch or something. She's also got a really nice bit of jet as well. That's a really nice coloured piece. What else have we got? I think that's it. Oh, and she's also pointing to this, excuse me, which is the fossilised belemnite. And that's the end where the tentacles would have gone. This is what I called the phragma cone, because it's sort of like cone shaped or conical shaped. And that's the end where the point would have been. So yeah, that's quite smart. Stuck in a bit of flint. Not something we find every day. A sort of fossil in the matrix still. Ours will come out of like sort of like compacted peat and woodland layer. So they come out like fossilised. So these are all like stone and heavy as stone, but you don't have to chip them out of rocks like you have to do in Yorkshire. So we're quite fortunate here on the Norfolk coast. Sort of like no prep fossil hunting. You just find them washed up and desalinise them, preserve them in something, and jobs are good. And so yeah, we're quite fortunate. So yeah, that's our very messy roundup for the day. I almost forgot to show you actually them two huge hunking bits of fossil wood. That's an absolute beautiful piece. And so is that. That's a monster as well. It's over a foot long. A good couple of kilos, so that's a good bit. So yeah, fantastic hunt. Hope you all have a lovely week. Good luck and happy hunting if you get out from me and Kerry. And we'll see you all next weekend. Have a good one, everyone. See you soon.